What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. And today we're going to be doing a review of a 2023 Audi Q5 Sportback S-Line Quattro, and it does come with Premium Plus package, Black Optic package, and Cold Weather package. And we're going to be talking about that in the review of the exterior, interior, and some specs about this exact car. But before we do, it's not a sponsored video, so if you do like our content, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, really helps us out. And if you have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we can talk details later. And a special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Audi here in Sacramento for providing us this beautiful car for the review. Shoot down here and check out their inventory. Let's go ahead and start this review. So let's talk Audi and let's talk Q5 Sportback. And to shoot this review off with some specs. Now you have one motor, one out of two options, 2.0 liter, turbocharged 4-cylinder motor, TFSI, 261 horsepower, 273 foot-pounds of torque, 4,400 pounds towing capacity, 7-speed S-tronic transmission, and guys, a little bit about the MPG, 22 city, 29 highway, and a 25 combined. About some specs. You do have the option of the hybrid, and that's going to come in at more horsepower, more torque, and also the hybrid system. Take that into consideration. Let's go ahead and shut that down. Now we left the lights, the hazards on for you guys to kind of get an idea of that beautiful front end that you're gonna be seeing. Now, this being the Black Optic package, we're going to be seeing black trim around the whole car. So not only that this grille is a little bit different from the older grills, but it is nice black gloss bezel trim around here. Also, you're gonna see the black gloss around the lower side trim of the car on the sides. That nice black durable plastic bumper sensors integrated into that lower side of that bumper cover. Front camera here. Now this car does come 360 camera, so when you're parking, comes with the cameras integrated inside the infotainment screen. We're gonna be talking about that later. But take a look of the character that Audi puts inside this headlight. Beautiful stamped Audi LED, integrated parking marker. But look at all the cuts, the curvatures, and the character of that very rich looking front end. Continuing over to the side now, guys, being a Sportback, you're going to be seeing different trims and different things again on this car. This rim being a 5-spoke bicolor rim, machined surface silver with that kind of black gloss on the interior side of the rim. Audi Sport stamped on the rim, something that you will see different from a regular base Audi or an RS or just an SQ5 Audi. Same color trim on that wheel well trim of the car. Now, if anybody wants to know the color of this car, it is a Daytona gray on the black interior. A lot of people have been asking for the color of the car, so I'm going to mention those in the video. So I just want you guys to take in consideration a very nice kind of rich look. A lot of times you'll see black plastic trims on different manufacturer cars and things of that sort. I'm loving that look. S-Line stamp, letting you know that the car is a S-Line package and being a little bit more aggressive on the front end over to the rear end. Side mirror, this comes auto dimmable, electrically foldable side mirror, integrated side marker with your integrated camera right under that mirror. Keyless fob entry. If you come down over to the bottom rocker panel area, black gloss trim being the Black Optic package and the Sportback on the Q5. You will see this differently on just the regular base Q5. Black Optic package again brings in this black gloss trim around the windows. Up top, you have your beautiful, nice moonroof tint. Coming over to the rear end, this is why this car is known for its Sportback. Now, what does Sportback mean, everybody? It means that, see the back end of this cabin or of this body? It's coming in at a more of an aggressive angle and kind of cuts back on that cab or that trunk space. So you're getting more of that sporty look from that front coming over, making more sleek on the look. So you got the cuts, black gloss trim on the rear glass with that beautiful spoiler coming it all together. Over to the rear end, LED lighting. Left it on so you guys kind of get an idea of the signal lights, the rear brake lights, or when you're just turning on your regular headlights, and this is what pops up on the back end. Black, again, black optic, black gloss trim package. Same thing bottom here with that durable plastic look, bumper sensors integrated into that lower bumper cover. These are your backup lights, quattro stamped, Q5 stamped on the left, quattro on the right with your Audi symbols. Now, let's go ahead and enter the trunk space. You do have the option of a hands-free tailgate. So not on exactly this one, but we're going to push that button. It's gonna open automatically, so very convenient. So it opens up to the trunk space, and of course, pretty simple, straight to the point, LED lighting, ambient. Love that about Audi, that they're putting in that true light on the interior side of their cars. Got your tire situation going on if you got a flat, so you're not gonna be stranded. A little bit of pocket room, tie downs. 40, 20, 40 rear seating. Now those pop down, and we're gonna be showing you guys that when we're on the interior second row seating of this car. Now, something to take into consideration, again, being the Sportback, you are going to be losing some space up top. So you're not getting that maximized cubic square footage on this trunk space. Just remember that, but you're getting more of a sleeker design on the exterior. By the push of a button, this automatically closes. So guys, we're pretty much done with the talk of the specs and the exterior. Now let's go ahead and head in over to the interior. So now coming into this beautiful interior on the 2023. Now, I wanna show you guys something that you'll see on the regular base package Q5s. That handle opens up, and it's a very nice pop on that door, and the door sill plate comes with S-Line illuminated. So not just the exterior differences, but also interior differences. And you get that S-Line door sill plate that kind of comes down on the side. Now, typically we just see a flat door sill plate, but not on this. This kind of comes down towards the rocker panel area. Very cool and different. Let's go ahead and sit inside. And everybody, why do I love Audi so much? Is because look at this. Super high class, bougie, feel good, rich feel inside. Natural wood inlays on center console, dashboard. You got your door panels, metallic silver around, working with that black gloss and that leather all around the car just gives it such a beautiful, just kind of take a moment and breathe that in. Starting off with the door panel, you have your control units for your memory seating, unlock, lock, your windows, and your foldable mirrors. They are auto dimmable, heated. Child lock protection on those rear back doors by the push of a button. On the left-hand side of this electric steering column, you have your lighting control module here for your front lights and your fog lights and things of that sort. Loving how the trim comes around the vents. Beautiful, beautiful over to the passenger side. Steering wheel is black leather stitched with that black leather, with that black color stitching. You will see different colors on different Q5s. 3-spoke steering wheel with control buttons here for that front digital cluster. Now let's go ahead and start the car for the sake of the video so you guys can kind of get an idea. Digital cluster, 10.1-inch infotainment screen. You can change on that digital cockpit look, you can change that cluster. Now I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Let's go ahead and head over to settings. We're gonna go to display and brightness, Audi virtual cockpit, and you can change that look. So we're in classic right now. So if you guys are bored of the classic look, let's go to S performance. Gonna ask you yes, and look at that. Very cool minimalist, but makes it more of an S sport look. Dynamic, yes, change now, and of course, another kind of high-techy look. Very cool. We're gonna go back into classic. And of course, you can control your info card right there in the center, letting you know what's going on with the car by the control units. Adjustable and adaptable cruise control units right here on the right and left for your windshield and your signal lights and lighting and all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, 10.1-inch infotainment screen. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the lot in this car. So let's go ahead and show you vehicle. You can change the drive select. So let's go ahead and push that button. And look at that, off-road. Let's say you're going up to the mountains and you got some skis and snowboards in the back and you wanna change that because you're going on snow. Auto, dynamic, more sport look. If you wanna use these paddle shifters behind that steering wheel, you go dynamic. Very cool, awesome option to have. Driver assistance. Now everybody, of course, you get your speed warning, traffic light information, Audi adaptive cruise control, distance warning, traffic jam assist. Now something about the traffic jam assist is very cool, that this car will assist you in traffic up to 40 miles an hour on the drive. So that is an awesome option to have on these new Q5s. Active lane assist, pre-sense warning. Now you can change the sensitivity to the pre-sense warning around the car. Very cool. You can make it mild, or you can make it more to moderate or severe sensor warning. Side assist and all that good stuff. Show you one last thing that's very cool is you get a full screen navigation by the push of that button. And I just love that navigation digital feel. Very cool graphics. Doesn't feel cheap. Doesn't look cheap. Right under that, you have your tri or 3-zone climate control. You can sync both or not. Being the cold weather package, or the warm weather package, sorry, you have heated and ventilated seats. Now that's something also different that you will be seeing in different Q5s. Ventilated seats come optional. Just wanting to let you know that. Controls for the climate controls right here on this unit. Right under that, you get also a manual control unit for your hill decline assist, turning off that infotainment screen. Drive select, remember I showed you by the touch sensitive screen, you can go into dynamic mode, comfort mode, and things of that sort. You can do it manually here too. Check this out. Look at that. Go up, comfort, off-road, just by the push of a button. Awesome that Audi not only puts in just touch sensitive, but also manual controls. Continuing under that, USB-A plugins, 12-volt outlet, a little bit of cubby room there, here, and here. Control unit, manual for your music, changing stations, turning it off. Shift knob, parking button, very convenient. Now I want you guys to see something. Parking sensor right here that Audi puts inside their car, because a lot of manufacturers will put it here on the left. But loving the fact, just driving this car around here at Nilo Audi here in Sacramento, I go into drive just like that, and let's say my hand is on the shift knob, and I just kind of come and push down on that button and take off that parking brake. Go into park by pushing the button and just pull that parking brake up. Super convenient, loving that. Just love the look of the natural wood, the black gloss metallic silver trim. Cup holders deep and wide, loving that. Opening to a USB-C plug-in with a little bit of cubby room and an adjustable armrest, dressed up in that black leather with that rock gray stitching. Now guys, something else I want to point out to you guys on the seating. You have the perforated leather, of course, that kind of sport look. Gonna look a little bit different being the sport back. You're gonna have an extra sport leg support on these seats with kind of more of a bucket look on the seat. They are electrical controls with lumbar support. Up top, you have a two-way adjustable headrest. It goes back and forth, up and down. Very cool, nice and plush looking. Continuing up to the top of the interior side, touch sensitive lighting, ambient LED true lighting. Very cool, loving that Audi's coming in with premium lighting inside their car. Let's go ahead and drop that sun visor back and open up that sunroof. But look at this. Let's drop that sun visor all the way back so that second row seating can get a feel of the look. Let's go ahead and shut that and close that. Now guys, we're pretty much done with the front side of this interior. Let's go ahead and talk about second row seating. Now jumping over to the second row seating, first thing that we see when we open up this door is the same type of look coming in from the front over to the back, everybody. Now, perforated black leather, gray, rock gray stitching, and you can drop this 40-20-40 seat to connect the room into the back trunk. Let's go ahead and see that. Whoops. Well, the seat is kind of forward. Let's go ahead and drop that just like that. And you can drop this seat, locks into place and connects to that trunk space. Now look how much space you do get. Remember, you do get a little bit of smaller cubic square footage on that trunk space because of the Sportback, but still a lot of room to fit like a dishwasher, I don't know, or a dryer. Maybe you don't got a pickup truck and you need this. You can use this, very nice. Pick this back up. You can drop the 20%er. Maybe you're going up to the mountain and you got some skis and snowboards and you got 4 people in the car. You can use that middle aisleway and so forth. Straight to the point. Armrest, convenient. Now, one thing, kind of little small itty bitty cup holders. Now, we got these drinks in America called Izzy fruit drinks. That would be the size of the can. So take that into consideration. Let's go ahead and stand inside the car. Now, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. And of course, being the Sportback, you get that cut on that rear cabin room. Now, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, so you will feel a little bit of that top headliner on your hair because of that cutback. On the regular Q5s, you get more room up top. Lighting here for maybe you're reading a book or something. Close this door. And something else you will see that's optional is the visors inside the door panels. Something I forgot to mention, Bang & Olufsen premium sound system, optional that you get in these cars. Being the Premium Plus package, you get that inside the car. My best advice to anybody would be get the premium sound because you're not gonna regret it. Just makes the drive feel a whole lot better. Door panel looks pretty much the same, coming in from the front over to the back with that natural wood inlays, black leather, kind of the matte gray look, Bang & Olufsen speaker cover. The 3-zone climate control, you can control your temperature here. 12-volt plug-in with the USB-A charging ports. A little bit of pocket room. And last but not least is the controllable sliding seats. Now, I'm pretty strong, everybody, and I can do this, but take into consideration, it is pretty rough and heavy. But of course, you can always set that parents before people are sitting, or any passenger can set that for himself. The angle of the backrest goes back and forward. Let me show you guys. By the lifting of that, and drops back a little bit more. So for that lower back. Now guys, we're pretty much done with the exterior, interior, and specs about this exact car. Please let us know what you guys have as a question, comment, or concern. We'll try to get back to you guys as best as possible. Stay tuned here at Vagabond Builds. Thanks so much for watching. We got cool things coming.